Alright, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna lean down a bit. Oh no, not a good angle for nobody, not a good angle for nobody. Is this better? Is this better? Okay, so in this video I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about my first impressions. I've been here almost a week now, and I don't know if it's been a long or a short week, but it's been interesting, and every day is different. Every day is different. So yeah, I just thought I would share some of the things that I've learned. Basically. Okay, so one of the most important things that I've had to deal with is the kiss and the hug. I've always had this I don't know, fear. I just get so awkward when it comes to this kiss and a hug, and Italy is known for this. I don't know if it's not even a kiss and a hug, it's like a kiss. And when I was young, I used to think that a kiss meant you actually kiss someone, and I used to practice because I was like, how can I hit their cheek and kiss them at the same time? That's awkward. I used to watch The Bachelor, and I was just like, that was ever me. That's what I would be talking about in the limo. I would be like, oh my god, I can't do the kiss and the hug. Oh my god, I can't do the kiss and the hug. But I've learned to do it, and I'm going to share with you what I've learned. Basically, this I didn't know actually until I started coming to Italy regularly, that there's actually a side that you're supposed to kiss. And now I hope I'm saying it correctly, because it would be lame if I've spent all this time and I haven't learned it yet. It's the right side. Yeah, you go in and you always give them the right side. And generally I've learned that you're supposed to give 2 kisses. In the Netherlands, where I also used to live, they gave 3, which was just an added stress. Why the hell would I spend my whole night 3 kisses? That's too much. But I don't know if this is, it's not an Italian thing, but in Sicily I've learned that they give 1 kiss to women and then 2 to men, which I don't think is what they do in northern Italy, but that's what they do here. 1 for women, 2 for men. So that's one thing that I've learned. Another thing is that we went out on Saturday. I filmed it a bit on my phone. I actually did not bring my camera because I thought that would be a bit awkward, since I don't know so many people here right now. But anyways, we went to this Senegalese concert, and I did film some on my phone, so I'm gonna insert that here. It was a great concert, so much life. We went to this place called Multivolti. I think it's an international space, I guess, just people from all around. A lot of immigrants from Africa. I think most of them are Senegalese, if I'm not, are they Senegalese? I don't know. The food on the menu was Senegalese. I just imagined that. I think they're mostly from West Africa anyways. And just a huge, at least a co-working space basically, but there's just so many people, Italians mixing with immigrants, mixing with volunteers, an amazing environment. But what I found to be weird is that at this concert, it was 10 it started, and there was children there. That would never happen in Norway, children being out of 10. No way, never. I even saw a child coming in with his parents at 11:30. 11:30. I'm like, did they wake you up to be hey, we're going to a concert, join? I don't know. That's something that I see as a huge difference between Norway and Italy. The way children are out much more later. I mean, it makes sense that maybe the weather, it's warmer, but why am I talking to Siri? It's warmer, it's there's more things for the kids to be doing, but in Norway there's always kind of clear schedule. You're gonna be in bed by 8, no questions asked. Okay, if it's a Saturday, you might get to stay out till, or not even stay out, you might be able to stay up till 8:30, but you're not staying out past 7 or 6. Which leads me to another point, which is the huge groups of girls and guys that just stand around on every corner. I was walking up to Teatro Massimo the other day. I mean it was Saturday, yeah, and just huge amounts of kids hanging around, like guys and girls standing on a corner. And from when I was young, I had like a strictly girl group, so it's a bit weird to me, although of course I know that guys and girls hang out, but when I was young it was really just all my best friends were girls. But here you just see guys and girls in groups hanging out, and large groups, but also like a lot of like young love, like guys sitting like on a bench with their girlfriend, like holding them, kissing them, like while they're also with the rest of the group. PDA, like I don't know, to me that's just weird. I'm not used to young boys being so affectionate with their girlfriends, especially not in front of the rest of their friends, but here it seems normal. Which also is like, I don't know, I'm not gonna try to use the Italian word for it, but like the walk that people do. I did yoga on Saturday, and when we came out the street, I mean granted I live on a busy street, but the street was packed. Like you could have thought this was New York City, people just walking. And we were like, where are you guys going? And then I remember that there's this like traditional walk, I guess, I'm not, okay, spaggiata, whatever. I think it's something like that, which is like the walk, or like a stroll, I guess, that people just do. Which I actually think is nice, it's charming. Like you see old couples, like, and parents and their children, and people just are so filled with love. And I don't know, to me it's super romantic, but of course I'm romanticizing everything about this country because come on, it's Italy. And then of course there's the chaos, because it is a chaotic place. I am in Palermo. Like you're afraid everywhere you go. There's no, I mean there's rules, it's not complete chaos, but I've been afraid of being hit by a car more than 5 times in the last, you know, 4 days. So I mean there is absolutely a difference, because I don't experience that in Norway to the same extent. Like here you just see scooters coming, Vespas coming, cars coming through this little small alleys, and you're like, why, like why are you trying to get through here? Like, but of course when most of the streets are that small, that's kind of where they would go. I get it. Another thing, people eat ice cream all the time, doesn't matter what time it is. I saw a man, it was 12:30 and he was in line to get ice cream. I guess that's their kebab. And then there's another point of ineffectivity. I showed you the picture of when we went to that like local office. Right after that we actually went to the bank to open a bank account, and they didn't allow us to open it because we were 5 people. Literally the woman was like, yeah, she got all ready to do it, and she's like, how many are you? And we're like, we're 5. She's like, no, we're not gonna open it for 5 people. What do you mean? So the Italian girl we're with, she's like, yeah, they don't like, and I actually can't even justify it because I don't understand it, why you can't open for 5 people, because the payment, I mean, isn't that the goal of a bank though? Don't you want as many people as possible to open an account in your bank? No comprendo. That's Spanish, I'm not trying to speak Italian. No capisco. And then yeah, so tomorrow, like 4 days later, no, when is it's actually, it was on Wednesday, it's Monday today, we get to go tomorrow, but only 2 of us probably, so the bank will feel more like less stressed about us being there. And also anyways, yeah, besides that, I don't know, I've clearly had a lot of more new impressions, but I think I'll probably save that for another time. This was just like some of the things that I've noticed. With that, I say ciao and arrivederci.